Hey there, folks. This video is actually the third one that I've recorded before getting any of the new ones up. I'm having serious issues. This body is trying to die for me to get out of this body. You are what you are inside. You know, you're not a body. You're inside the body. Your spirit, who you really are, is what makes the body run. It's the battery. If your source, when your spirit's inside a body, you're literally bonding with it. It's hard to get out. When you're me, the strongest thing there's ever been anywhere, it's almost impossible. When you're fighting, building up your energy inside a body, it makes you bond to it more. I've been doing nothing but fighting since 2009. I've been fighting on and off all my life, but with spirit, but it's been real serious since 2009. So there's nothing on the other side right now that can get me out. So other things are being done. I can't just physically harm myself, you know. There's different ways to commit suicide. My intention has never been to do that whatsoever, because what the hell kind of message is that leaving you, you know? Wake up, become yourself. It's a good thing. Then just kill yourself. No, wrong. So anyway, there's things happening I'll explain in another video, one I've already done, and I'll fire it up soon. But Deanna had said put on the website that I was going to do some more consultations the same night I was making a video, and I haven't had the chance to do it yet because of people calling. And those of you that I'm close with, that already know, and you know me, and you call me and want me to talk with you on emails, wrong. I only get 2 to 4 hours a day where I'm out of that chair that I live in. The chair that reclines out to a bed. It's made for end of life. And I have over 2,000, well over 2,000, you know, clients or friends, whatever we call ourselves. But total friends, I've got way over 2,000. And that includes people I've had consultations with. So I can't talk to everyone. It's everything I can do to do what I'm doing now, to offer this just for a short time. But those of you that are calling, that are emailing and stuff, stop. If I send you an email back and I tell you, leave me alone while I'm still in this body, you know me, I have some very good advice for you. Do exactly that. Jay's some kind of crazy man and threatening, and he says, okay, whatever you want to think, that's cool. Okay. I'm just going to show you this. I'm just going to tell you from now on, but it's just first time on the internet in a long time. It's at 1:18 or something. 1:19 p.m. and it's 100% Saturday. 100% is the battery level, and it's December 28th, 2019. In the when talking about metaphysical stuff or a lot of other things, when you do things, the different things I say, I become aware of more, and et cetera, et cetera. I put it. I want you to know the date, because it'll help you understand. If you see one video and then you go back and see another one and things don't mix that well, something's up, well, then you'll know why. For those of you that don't know me yet or aren't aware, I've been waiting to get out of this body. I was supposed to be out of it October 28th, 2015. And I've been sicker and sicker. I have 2 lung diseases. I have heart disease, real bad. My whole body's shutting down. I've stopped taking certain medications, but like blood pressure medicine, I was 219 to 230 over, about, hey sweetie, about 115 to 120. And they put me on blood pressure medicine. I took it for a while, but then when I decided I got to go, I just finally quit taking it. Well, and with all my heart conditions that I have, the blood going into my heart, the heart valves are screwed up, the blood coming out, that's screwed up, the heart super enlarged, blah, blah, blah. And then I see this, I know it in my mind when I tell doctors things that are going on with me, and they kind of smile and like, okay, sure. And then they run their tests. I've had MRIs done on my lungs, heart, and everything else, okay? But you tell them, and then they see it, and they're like, what? Hey, sweetie, good girl. We have a new kitty. Anyway, there's still stuff going on. There's still pieces of Arae attacking people, trying to drive us nuts here at the house. I just keep killing it as I find it. Those of you that this sounds crazy, I understand. I expect you to make the best decisions you can for yourself, building up your own truth with the information that you have. The more you learn, the more additional information you have to work with. And this happens between the heart and the hypothalamus gland in your brain. Then you start to, that's what creates understanding. It's in the hypothalamus, but the heart, it doesn't happen without the heart's input and work, constant work flowing. Then you'll understand, and certain things you'll see for yourself. When I have consultations and I help people feel their own energy before I even start, they're like, wow, that's a part of me I never knew was real. Well, you are real. So am I. I'm no better than nothing. None of us are any better than each other. That's silly. It's stupid, really. But I am what I am. I don't deny it. I don't brag about it. If I have to mention it, I will. And that's why I can do what I can. That's why I wrote the books and gave you the truth of what's out there as far as spirit, what's going on in your life. All this garbage about the devil, this God thing, it was only the original first being male and female. That was both the devil and your God, both of them. Abusive as hell, that's what we all came from. All that information is in the books. I'm not going back there. So those of you that want to write emails, don't. Leave me alone. I'm very sick. You know that every time I have to talk publicly, do a video or Skype, do a consultation or something, that my energy just cranks me up, and I'm going 100 miles an hour. That's what's happening right this moment. The second I get off, boom, I fall down again. Except I've got a 2 o'clock appointment on Skype. So I'm doing some consultations again. They're going to be for a short while, and then Deanna's going to be having to take a break. So she's been dealing with this stuff, and taking care of me for 4 years. So she's going to go connect with family and get away for a little while. And as soon as that happens, it might be 2 months, it might be 4 weeks. I don't know. But as soon as that happens, everything stops. And right now, spheres and consultations, that's it. Okay? If you want a consultation, you go to thespiritualfoundation.com and you go to the DNA ICUC, and then you request one. People, do not think that you're going to put out, there's times we've had 30 emails back and forth trying to set it up. No. You know the cost. Deanna's put the information there that you need. Make the decision to do it, gather your money, and then talk to us. Do I sound mean and rude and callous and not caring? I probably do. But you know what? This body's dying. and I'm very anxious to get out of it. I'm very sick. I'm in a ton of pain, and I'm sick. I've been hanging here, just hanging, waiting for this body to finally deteriorate enough where I can finally get out of it. But until then, I'm going to do a few consultations. There's a consultation. The energy work part of it is free. That's something I add on to the consultation. You pay for the talking, the consultation, and I give you the free energy work, okay? There's a lot of stuff that's happened. I don't know how long it's been. I believe it's been well over a year since I was doing consultations, or a year anyway, whatever. Y'all can look that up better than me. Since I was talking and doing videos and stuff, a lot has happened. Our friends, ETs, I'd prefer to call them outer-towners, and there's a lot of them that are hybrids. They're Earth and other home planet hybrid people. One of them I met when I was still bothering with, when I was first waking up, bothering with and I was supposed to, the Phoenix and Dragon store. And outside of Roswell, Georgia. It's in Georgia, north of Atlanta. Anyway, I went to a Starbucks and I met a gentleman. I'm not going to tell you his name, although a few people know who it is. He's involved with this new foundation that we've already started creating. I'll release the name later, or Deanna will. After I'm gone, you'll know about it. And we deal firsthand with these hybrid folks. There's 8 people on this board, and they're companies. 5 are companies here on Earth. These are large companies, and this is one individual from each company. They run these companies, okay, and their company's value is between over between over $100 billion to over $200 billion. That's the net worth of these companies. These other 3 companies that are on this board, these other 3 members, they're ETs, and they are huge. They actually have planets that they own. A lot of you just listening to this, it probably doesn't make sense. Remember, it shouldn't. Until you have enough information, until you've looked at me and listened to what I say and how I say it, and the feeling is using your abilities, your intuition. Number for that is 6. 666 is not the devil. 666 is strength of your the total sum of your metaphysical abilities. But you will find out for a fact soon it's real. I've already set things up. The houses we had to buy and everything else is all set up. There's I'll tell you about that later. But right now I had to get this video out. I got to go downstairs now and put it on YouTube because so many people are starting to hound me again. Oh, he's back. It's time to ask a million questions, and and he wants to hear from me because I'm his buddy. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I love everyone and everything. Period. You're the reason why I function, why I exist, why I was created before you all were. I was made to serve and protect everything. I was made stronger than anything's ever been. And then I started having lives, over 10.846 trillion lives. So the average of those lives put together, the average is 237 years each life. And that's because most of the planets we've been living on are huge. And the bodies are bigger and you live longer. That's the way it is. Anyway, I apologize for this video being a little bit aggressive. I'm trying to move along quick, but I'm already being hounded by people that should know better. And these pieces of our Malleus, which is some cleaned original source energy, is actually what I came from, what I am inside, who I actually am, Arae. I have to call myself Jara because I'm J with Arae inside. It's actually a legal name. The lawsuit I went through, saving his house and everything else, suing my sister, that's how that name became legal. So anyway, I'm about to give you a bunch of information. The way the Earth runs is going to change. It's going to happen fast. Owning part of... no, don't say anything about that yet. Okay. I'll say more later. Anyway, me coming out into the open again, it's short-lived. I expect it's at least going to be 2 weeks to a month and no more than 2 months. Because my own energy has to prop my body up to do this. And remember, those of you that know me, I've got 2 to 4 hours a day. That's all I can handle physically to be out of that chair where I'm vegetating, waiting for this damn body to die. Okay? I love you. I will take care of you and help you. Not until I get out of this body. I can't. It's impossible. So, and it's like Chris, no last names. I just wrote you back an email. It was aggressive. And it's not mean if you think about it. Okay? You know who you are. You know what you're made of. You want to do something? Do it yourself. There's still pieces of Aramelius and Lydia, some stuff. It's small pieces, but they're enough to mess with you a little bit. If they mess with you, go look, see who they are. If they mess with you, attack them. And those are for the people at a source. Everything's going to be fine as soon as we get out of here. Anyway, look, I love you all. There's nothing left of me. I'm going to do what I can for what little bit is left. I might finally drop dead in the consultation, but I don't see that happening. Deanna's going to take a little vacation to get away from everything, and then this body's going to drop dead. Guarantee it. So anyway, if you want a consultation, fine. They're all DNA ICUCs. The prices are at the website. It's $1,000 for one person, $1,200 for 2, and $1,400 for 3. If you want more than 3 people, then first off, it'll be my location on Skype and then 2 other locations. That's it. Okay. Number 1. Number 2, if it's more than 3 people, it's not going to be much more. I can't physically do this. My energy, stronger than hell. Stronger than hell. The only thing I'm having a hard time with is I have to relax and talk to you a while before I can tell you more about your energy, what type of form of spirit you are. And I'm not going to talk about the future except for some basic things that'll happen. Because none of your lives are what they used to be. None of them. What was set for you to have a life in when you were first put in body after I killed the original first being, male and female, this thing everyone calls God and the devil. As soon as I killed them, then everything's changed. And now, again, it's about to change. And 4 days after this body drops, I'm going to be kicking ass, doing things everywhere. You'll see, you'll know. ETs talk to you later, soon. They have always been here on the Earth. We're building a new nation on this planet. This new foundation, I'll give you a hint, it's got 3 letters. 3 letters. It'll be the da-da foundation, the da-da-da foundation. You'll see us in boats all over the water. ETs flying around with us. Ships. I have a lot of stuff to tell you that you don't know. I have very close exacting information except time. None of this can happen until this body's dead and I'm free. And the ETs know this because I'm the one that's going to make sure it happens on the other side. Until I'm free of this damn body, you're going to have chaos on the other side, and everyone's going to be bothered. Not everyone. I mean, people that are involved in this and doing stuff, no one's got anyone controlling them anymore. They just run around doing whatever they think they need to do. So we have issues there. And I need to go. I got to hurry and get this on the internet. If you want to consult, fine. Have your stuff together. Understand, I'm very sick. If you could see me 5 minutes after I'm done with this video, you would literally say, any day now. He's going to drop dead any day now. Well, I've been like that for years. It keeps getting worse. But I can't get out of this damn body. And there's a lot going on with ETs to know about. Everyone's always wondering this and that. Well, look. No one can give you the information that I have through the videos and also through my books. Creation series, book 1, 2, and 3. Book 1's the cheapest. You need to start there if you really want to get the information. I'm not telling you what to do, what you have to do. I'm telling you what's best for you to do if you want to understand. And the whole time I wrote those books, I've been fighting stuff, and I still am today. So I've had to take the time out 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 times. I'd have to take out since 10 o'clock this morning. I've been killing stuff on the other side, little pieces of Aramalius. I guarantee you there's more than 1 trillion of them, pieces of them left still, and it takes one to mess with you. So if I can help you through a consultation, go ahead and put it in. We're going to do the consultations very shortly after you make the appointment. Here comes the tiger. Hey, sweetie. Anyway, I have one I'm going to put up soon with a young gentleman, real cool guy. And he went through hell. He had a cyst underneath his brain. I worked on it the best I could, but he's a seer. He sees things. There's always stuff popping up. People want to say I'm a fake and everything good. I love them. I don't care. That means nothing to me. It's nothing. I know what it is. I'm going to change everything. Creation is my responsibility, and the second I'm dead, I can take care of it. Until then, I can't. Leave me alone, okay? Don't even say hi. We have to take the time to read the email. I feel you. I love you. I know. You know I love everyone. Okay? But I can't. I'm not going to tolerate this stuff, okay? It doesn't mean I attack you. It means just spam. And if you really piss me off, then I'll come see you. And you won't like it. And those people I'm talking about are ones that know me. So they're ones that I've cranked up, made so strong, and they get pushed to come see me, and they don't stop. And, well, what I give, I can take away. That includes if you were already source. Okay, I can suck it out of you. I've had to do it to a few people. When I get out of here, it does not mean you get it back. So anyway, folks, again, I love you, and I've got some important information with very particulate parts to it, okay? And everything, I'm telling you, when it happens, as soon as I can get the hell out of here. Someone came in the house and put a gun on my head, I'd slap them, smack them. I would literally say, bitch, in the head, don't miss. Literally. So, anyway, now that those of you that have just come here, think I'm a nut, I'm not, but you'll understand later. Later. Sorry, I'm fading. All right, man. You all take care, and we'll see you soon.